Okay, I'm taking the first sip of this coffee that I made. I'm very excited. Oh my god, you guys. This is like... This is so good. Oh my god, I don't always roast coffee, but when I do, holy smokes, it is fantastic. Okay guys, how are you guys doing? Hello, I'm here. It is still raining. The last time I updated you guys, it was raining, and it's still raining. And yeah, I'm gonna show you really quick actually. Let's look at this. Rain. Rain. Beautiful. Wow, look at that. It's really interesting to me because I've been reflecting a lot on how like my life has gone since dropping out of college, and it's just really interesting because like back when like my parents were in their 20s, you know, going to college and stuff, it really wasn't like a question. It was like you went or you didn't. But then also on the next level, it wasn't really a question about whether or not you were going to get a job after you graduated. And so it was kind of like this for sure thing. Like you go to college, you get a good job, and then you can like pay off your debt with that job. But like the reality is these days, like society expects us all to be going to college and getting this degree, but then and requiring us to take all these loans and like paying for this expensive education, and then it's no guarantee that you're going to get a job. And it's really interesting because working in like the service industry these days, like from my experience, a lot of the people I'm working with do have a college degree, which just really shows like there's a surplus of education, but not enough jobs for people after their education. Which there's no answer to that, but I have just been thinking a lot about like, where would my life be right now if I had just like stayed in school and not done like any of the things that I did? To another extent, really kind of screwed up that I'm working, like a lot of my coworkers are in debt from school, and their job right now is being a barista, which you don't need any sort of like education in order to get that job, like formal education, I mean. And that to me is very sad for them because they have all this debt and they don't have like a high enough paying job to pay it off. And so they're very stuck, which really makes me feel so grateful that I'm not in debt. And I do kind of have, to a certain extent, a level of free will in order to like choose my life path. But it has been really hard this past year. I've decided to dedicate to saving money in order to feel a little bit more free. I guess it's just hard for me because I feel like because I'm not following a very formal, structured path, there's no guarantee with anything. But I guess there's no guarantee with structured education either. So I don't really know what the answer is, to be honest. I'm just roasting coffee and sitting here at 2:30 in the afternoon watching the rain. Since dropping out of school, I've always had this kind of, I guess, what do you say, like future plan. Like when I first dropped out of school, I decided, okay, I'm gonna move to Hawaii. And I moved to Hawaii and I bought a van, like a really moldy old van, and then I ripped it apart, fixed it up, lived in the van for a while and worked there and just kind of lived my life. And that was kind of like my plan. And then the next plan after that was like, okay, I've saved this money, I'm gonna go to India and study yoga. And then I did that. And then it's like I've always had these like things that I've been working towards and doing. But now it's like my plan was, okay, I'm going to work for a year and save money. And that year is almost ending. And it feels like I didn't do all of the things during this year that I really wanted to do. Like I really wanted to become very settled in myself and just focus on kind of personal development and growth. And it doesn't feel like I did that at all, because I feel way more confused than when I started a year ago. And I guess in 3 months, it will have been a year that I've been here, and it feels like I didn't get anywhere, except the one thing I do feel proud of is I did manage to save quite a bit of money, which I'm very grateful for that. But I did work a lot. Like, I worked like long hours a lot. And yeah, and so I guess what I'm trying to say is that year is coming to an end. And I mean, I do have plans of what I'm going to do, but these plans are like so just out there that yeah. This coffee is really good. By the way, I don't think a lot of people realize, but it's very easy to roast your own coffee. And also you can buy green beans, like the unroasted coffee beans, online. I actually get them from like a local place here. But yeah, you can just buy them online and roast coffee yourself, which tastes like 1,000 times better than store-bought coffee. Oh my gosh, it tastes so good. And the green beans are actually a lot cheaper than roasted coffee beans, so that's also a plus. Yeah, I guess this was just like a little rant talking about life. How are you guys doing? It's really interesting to me that, like, actually a lot of really like-minded people have connected with me through these videos. And that's so cool, because that was kind of like my intention for just creating this channel, was to kind of create a community of people that were all trying to become more self-aware, I guess, and mindful of their life, and just trying to become more intentional with their actions in their everyday life. And it's just really cool. A lot of you guys are genuinely amazing humans, and my heart feels happy when you reach out to me and send me messages. So anyways, yeah, I guess that's all I have today. I'm just going to drink my coffee and read a book, maybe, because my life is very boring. But also I feel like the winter is a good time to just be with yourself and kind of reconnect with your intention for life, because a lot of times it can get confusing and life is so complicated. But right now I feel peaceful, so I'll end this video here. Thanks for watching. See you later.